Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day, whatever time it is. Um, you read the title. This story is absolutely crazy. Before we get into the video, I just want to thank you for clicking on this video. Out of all the ones you could have picked, it really means a lot to me as a small creator. Um, and yeah, let's get into the story. I'm not gonna hold it back from you anymore. Yeah. So basically, like it all starts. And there's these girls. I'll call them Sophie and Sarah, right? And Sophie's in my grade, which at the time I was in seventh grade, because this was a couple years ago. Um, and then Sarah, her best friend, um, was in eighth grade and was a year above, so she was like more mature and stuff. Keep that in mind that the year gap, which I don't mind having friends. I think it's okay to have friends who are older than you as long as it's an appropriate relationship. I've got friends who are uh like a lot older than me, and it's totally fine. But this case was not, I fear. Uh, and so Sophie and Sarah, they're best friends, right? Like they meet at the start of the school year during like the first like day of school where there's a bunch of activities for the like students to bond, and they meet there, and like from the beginning they're like linked up, and they started like dyeing. They were like dyeing their hair the same color, like little streaks and stuff, and I don't know, they would like match outfits and stuff. Um, and they were very into like I don't know, they were very like that. They were very into like the movie 13. Um, I'll put a photo of it on screen and like a description of it. But like yeah, they were very into that movie. Which if you know what that movie is and you've met people who are into that movie, you understand what I'm trying to say by that. Um, uh, there's like not like insinuating anything. There's like a certain archetype of people who enjoy. Anyways, I digress. Um, but basically, they're best friends, right? And this actually happened before I got to the school because in middle school, I switched schools a lot, because of like issues. But that's for a whole other video. Um, but yeah, they were like best of friends, and they were like matching everything. They would hang out every weekend and stuff. Um, and basically one day we were just sitting at lunch, normal day, and Sophie and Sarah, they both get up and they walk to the bathroom with their backpacks. I didn't really think anything of it, well, because I wasn't at the school at the time, but my friend who told me the story um didn't really think anything of it at the time. Like this is my story because I knew the people, but like I wasn't at the school at the time, so I'm just going from my friend's perspective for like the in moments. Anyways, um, and like nobody talks about it, and then like it's lunchtime, but like you're not allowed because my old school it was really really strict. Like the school I was at for my second half of seventh grade, it was really 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 strict. I hated that school. God, it was horrible to get to. Anyways, but it was super strict, and like we weren't allowed to use the bathroom until the end of lunch before recess would start. So like they were in there for like, but that was at the start of the year, so like the teachers weren't very enforcing the rules because they wanted the kids to like them, naturally. Um, so but then like 15 minutes go by and they're still in the bathroom, and lunch is almost over because we only had a 30-minute lunch break. So one of the teachers goes in and she's like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" They're both in the big stall together. And the teacher comes in and is like, "What is happening?" And because they like didn't lock the stall door, they like kept it like kind of ajar. So, and the teacher can see their feet under the stall, and like the stall door's open, you're allowed to open it. But yeah, if you can, yeah, and the teacher comes in and she sees them piercing each other's belly buttons using like an Amazon earring piercing kit, which by the way, do not do this. I do not care how desperate you are for piercings. Do not do this. go to a piercing shop. It's so much healthier. Like, if you do this, you're just gonna get an infected piercing and it's gonna be nasty and reject. And then in the future, you're not gonna be able to get the piercing. So, like, don't be stupid. Don't be like Sophie and Sarah. Learn, learn from their mistake. Cause they got in like a shitload of trouble. They got suspended for like a week. And it was like the talk of the town. But then, like, later on, they stopped being friends cause one of them had like a geek bar, which is, I'll put a photo of it on screen, but it's like a type of vape if you aren't familiar. Which, don't vape, guys. Nicotine is bad for you. Um, don't vape. Vaping is bad. Uh, yeah. But they got caught with a vape, so they stopped being friends, and it like caused like a bunch of school drama. And then like Sarah, she or which one did I say was younger? Whichever one was in seventh grade. Okay, well, Sarah's the younger one now, because I don't remember which one I said was which. But me and Sarah, we like, and then when I get to the school, me and Sarah, like, we become friends, and she tells me all these stories, and then she, like, completely turns on me, and then, like, goes psycho crazy on me, and I thought she was gonna beat me up. But I'll tell that story another time. Let me know if you want to hear more stories about this girl, because I've got a lot of super crazy stories about my old school. Um, yeah. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great day. Moral of the story, do not be like Sophie and Sarah. Don't be stupid. Don't vape. Don't pierce your belly buttons at school. Don't pierce anything at school. Don't pierce anything yourself unless you're like above the age of like 16, okay? Don't pierce anything yourself. Don't be stupid. You're gonna fuck that up and then it's gonna be bad. Don't be stupid. Don't do it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.